Coach, welcome to Oklahoma.
Thank you.
Had you ever been here before the interview process started?
I'd actually not been here before the interview process, and to be fair, I've been really welcomed by everybody involved. It's been a fantastic experience so far, and I'm only too glad to blend into the community and get started.
What did you know about the energy before you came here? You'd actually seen him in person, right?
Yeah, I had. Obviously, we played in the US Open Cup last year, and for half a game at least, OKC Energy, kicked our backsides a little bit. And
had you scared a little bit?
A lot scared.
Okay.
And we gradually came through, and fortunately for the Colorado Rapids, won the game. But very impressed by the players, very impressed with their work rate and their energy and their commitment and their quality. They really did impress me. And prior to coming here, I asked a lot of questions about the whole organisation, about ownership, about the people involved in OKC Energy, and got incredibly good feedback, incredibly positive images of not only the organisation but the people, and I think that was pivotal in bringing me here.
A little bit about your background. Sheffield, England originally?
Yes.
How did you get to MLS, and a little bit about your background?
It's been a long journey. I wouldn't describe myself as an old person, but I'm not so young anymore. Brought up in Sheffield, England, a very working class background. My grandfather was a coal miner and my dad a steel worker, so I think that gave me a great background of wanting to work hard every day and be enthusiastic about the positions that I was undertaking. I was working at Sheffield Wednesday as an academy coach and really loving what I was doing back home in England. And then in late 1996, I made the move over here. I was offered a position over here and did a lot of youth soccer programs in Arizona, in Las Vegas, and then in 2010 was offered a position in Colorado with the Rapids, and really a fantastic experience to go there to a big professional organisation. I wanted to get back into professional soccer again, having worked in American youth soccer, and it was just a great opportunity working right the way through the academy, and was fortunate enough to undertake some other opportunities with the first team as well as time wore on, and for the last 5 or 6 years with the first team at the Rapids.
State of soccer in the United States compared to internationally, obviously it's been kind of a topic of conversation with the World Cup and everything like that, but what have you seen in the last couple of years, MLS and then looking at the USL as well?
Soccer in the United States is in a very healthy position. I don't want, because there was one unfortunate moment for the US men's national team where they don't qualify for the World Cup. I think it causes reflection. I think it asks people to ask some important questions, which I'm glad people have been able to do. But for me, it's been a very positive experience. I think the landscape of soccer in this country has never been better. Like I say, I came in 1996 when MLS was in its first season, and the growth and the development of soccer in the country has been exponential since that point. And I think joining USL, it's really exciting because the growth of USL as a league, and not only the number of teams but the quality of teams, the quality of people involved is really growing, not only quickly but it's growing properly, and it's growing so it can be sustained and it can be kept at a very high level for a lot of years to come. And I think Division 3 next season in 2019 really helps that as well. It's just an exciting time for everybody involved, and I for one am very positive about the state of soccer in this country, and it will only continue to grow.
You as a coach, how do you describe your coaching style with players, and then how do you describe your playing style as what we'll see on the field?
I think as a coach from a player's perspective, I think it's important for everyone in an organisation to realise that the players are absolutely the centrepiece of any soccer club. Without them, there is no soccer club, and people, pay good money and buy tickets to come and watch those players play. So for me, it is about serving the players in the way that they get the best possible opportunity to maximise their abilities, and giving them everything that they need. And sometimes I think people call that a player's coach. Sometimes I prefer to think about being a good coach or a good human being, and really helping the players develop their careers and develop their talents, and not just on the field but off the field as well. In terms of on the field, I think of the game really globally, and it's not just a case of saying, cliched statements like we're going to be playing an attacking style, but if we're going to be successful, not just short term but long term as well, we must be very good defensively, we must be very good from an attacking standpoint with the ball, but we've also got to be good in the transition moments as well. And certainly in a league like USL where the ball is often up for grabs quite often, I think working in that transition moments is really important. And I'll be expecting the players to work extremely hard, be fully committed not only to themselves and their performance, but to the team as well. And I'll be expecting them to really focus hard on, yes, having a nice attacking style of play and a really enthusiastic, forward-thinking brand of soccer, but that has to come from a very stable, solid organisation as well.
As far as the players coming back, you've got a nice little core of players back from last year's team that did quite well. You have to be excited about some of those names. Yeah,
it's a great core group, and I think Jimmy Nielsen and his staff did a fantastic job over previous years, really building the group, and everybody involved in the organisation has done a terrific job. My job is to help that core group of players to really make progress, to really help them understand their roles maybe more than they ever did, and work them harder than probably they ever did, so that they can continue to improve, and also add in one or two small pieces that may help the whole group gel. And again, for me, it's not just about their ability on the field and having the necessary qualities to perform well, but it's also about being a good person off the field. It's about being a great professional, and it's about being a good teammate to people who are going to have your back during the season. So it's that mix of not only can they perform as good players, but are they good people as well. And I think the core group in this organisation is nothing but fantastic in that regard.
Finally, how excited are you to be able to walk out as head coach at Taft for that first home game?
I can't wait. I mean, I wish we could start pre-season. You know, February 1st can't come fast enough for me, and we've got Christmas and we've got a nice period in the way, but I'm really excited to get started. I'm really looking forward to getting going with the players on February 1st, and really hoping that we can give the fans something to cheer about. I know as a fan myself, I know how important those Saturday nights at home are, and you want to have a great atmosphere and really enjoy yourselves at those games, and hopefully we as players and as a staff can give the fans something great to cheer about.